Well, I've already put on the white, obviously, and I darkened the eyebrows a bit. I'll be darkening them again later. I actually have two characters, so I have to do two makeup. I don't know, what would you call it? A makeup what? Just two makeups?
Makeup applications?
Makeup applications, that sounds good. This is for Bustophered Jones, who's in the first act.
Not skin and bones.
No, in fact, he's remarkably fat. So I'm lining the lips. This will remain. Some of the eye stuff will come off for the second character that I do in the second act called Gus, the theater cat. So I line the lips. Then I have a mustache to attach with spirit gum. And because I want to make sure that it's good and dry so that when I sing it doesn't crack or fall off or anything like that. But then I also need to apply some rosy cheeks. And once isn't that nice? Yeah. But of the facial kind. These cheeks are facial cheeks. So Bustopher is a very jolly, large, fat fellow. Santa Clausy. This is spirit gum. A gooey glue that I apply to the mustache. And so I place that on. And so I have to hold it there for a little while, give it a chance to dry. And this facial wipe I use to keep it from sticking to my fingers. If I use my bare fingers, the mustache often comes off on my fingers when I remove my fingers. So I apply the other one. Sometimes the hair makes me itch, but I don't want to scratch with my fingers because that'll remove the makeup. Now, I think that's dry enough for me to go ahead and do some other things. So I've applied this line here, right underneath the center of my nose, so that the mustache will look a bit more like heavy whiskers. Then, on my forehead, this is Bustopher Jones. Not skin and bones. In fact, he's remarkably fat. You may notice that I'm not fat yet, although I do have a bit of a upper paunch right here. But basically, the important thing for me in this costume, in this particular outfit, is to make sure that these white spats can show. I'm just wearing black sweatpants underneath. But in a few minutes, I will be putting on a very large, very heavy, black, kind of a foam coat that will go from my, of course, from my shoulders all the way down to my ankles.
And you only have to be in it for about
10
I'm
minutes? In it, right, I'm in it for probably 10 minutes. Then I come out, get out of it, and then I have to get ready to transform into a different cat. When you see all this stuff with the coat, it looks like, you know, a big black berry with a little head on the top of it.
Is there rivalry with the Gumby cat since she's also a little plump?
No. No, there's a bit of a romance.
Oh.
A bit of an infatuation between the Gumby cat and Bustopher Jones. All right. This is Bara. She helps me get into this thing every night and out of it.
Look at the hoop.
Yeah.
It's got a hoop.
Yeah.
What is it, just clips?
Yeah, just little clips and snaps.
Okay.
I really don't have a great idea of what this looks like once I put it on, because all we have are just, you know, regular mirrors like you'd find on the back of your closet door or something. They're full length, but they're not very wide. And so we don't really have a mirror big enough for me to stand back and get a full view of myself here. I get, you know, maybe 2/3 of it.
That's the tail, of
yes,
course.
Right.
If you enjoyed today's video, and if you enjoy what we do,
we hope you will consider a tax-deductible gift to City Springs Theater Company this holiday season.
As we've often told you, 40% of our revenue comes from donations. And this month, your contributions are even more precious thanks to a generous match from Grace and Scott Schickler.
Remember, individual donations help us keep ticket prices down
and allow us to offer discounted tickets to veterans, educators, and first responders.
thank you for your support, and we'll see you at the theater.